Literal should make it easier to translate the lyrics, right? Not necessarily. You know, translating is easy. Like what we're doing right now. I am translating this for you. But to make it one, singable, and two, has a nice ring to it when sung, it's a different matter. It's a different matter, completely different matter than just translating. That's what makes it difficult. If you look at this, like none of this is singable. Like even though I try to fit the syllable because they don't rhyme or that a lot of things don't match, they don't have a nice ring to it, they don't sound good when sung. That's the difficult part. I think like that's why trans lyrics, it's very hard to have trans lyrics that sound as natural as the original unless you're already thinking about it from the start. A whole different set of requirements. Translating itself, if you ask me, can you tell me what this means? Like translated word by word, it's easy. As long as you understand, as long as you have the understanding of the language, it is perfect. It is very easy, just like joining the royalty. But, you know, when it comes to making trans lyrics all together, that's just, there's a lot of work that needs to be put into it. Like, cause sometimes I also see stuff like, oh yeah, somebody posts trans lyrics of a song, and then there's, you know, just some know-it-all saying like, you know, this line is supposed to mean this line is supposed to mean that, your translation sucks, or something like that. Like, no. Sometimes there are some things that you have to sacrifice because nuance and rhyming is more important than translating every line bit by bit. Similar to translating jokes. Yeah. Like, if you're translating jokes, you have to be able to, like, you know, be able to keep the punchline, or even, like, alter a lot of parts of it so that it gives you, like, the same intended effect. Translation versus localization. Yep. So, yeah, it's a whole different thing, like, translating and, like, localizing. Yeah, it's like that thing all over again, I guess. Onigiri versus jelly donut. Yeah, that was what they were doing for the, as an attempt in localization. Yeah, there is a reason that translators, yeah, it's a real job. It's a real job. Like me, you see what I'm doing here? Like, I'm just like, oh yeah, guys, by the way, what's the correct translation? And these just look so odd. But like a proper translator would have to like sit down and be like, okay, listen, how do I make this sound acceptable? And yeah, basically whatever the client is like requesting, I guess. And then writing trans lyrics / localization stuff is also already like a different matter altogether. Yeah, if we are too faithful in the translation, the translated version would sound really weird because of bad syllable count and barely any rhyming. True. Should be easier with less metaphors. I feel like if you use instead of metaphors, what is it? What's that? Like different sayings that are only exclusive to the local culture. It's like killing two birds with one stone. Like if somebody doesn't understand English and they don't know that killing two birds with one stone means something else, I think they would get confused. I don't really know. Expressions. Idioms can't be translated. Idioms. Yeah.